everybody, and welcome to another review. And today, I have decided, actually I haven't decided, I have just completed Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. And wow. That game is probably is actually better than The Force Awakens Lego Star Wars game. That game was okay, but compared to this game, it's not as good. Is it as good as the original trilogy or this complete saga? Nah, I mean, it's good. I mean, it has all 9 episodes. Every episode, and I do mean every episode, from The Phantom Menace all the way to The Rise of Skywalker. Now, I'm going to give you a warning, though, because, spoiler alert, there are spoilers in this game. So if you have not seen any of the movies, and I mean any of the last 3 movies, I mean, I wanted to play it just because I wanted to play it. I'm going to definitely see The Rise of Skywalker sometime, but it's really good. I'm going to talk about what I liked and some of what I didn't like. And there's not going to be very many dislikes about this game because it's a Lego game. It's not terrible. So, for my likes. Well, the first one I'm going to talk about is a cheat that you can turn on at the beginning of the game. Normally, when you're playing a Lego game, you can't turn on a cheat at the beginning of the game unless you unlock it. This game forgoes it. Forgoes one cheat. But you don't have to buy it. It's called Mumble Mode. Now, for those who have played the Lego games, you know what the games used to be. They used to be nothing but garbled speech. You didn't understand what they were saying, but you still got a laugh out of it. Mumble Mode brings that back. The boss battles. The boss battles they're good. Remember when Lego Star Wars first came out? Actually, remember when any of the bosses, you could just wail on them? It's not a wailing match anymore. It's more strategic. So, some of the bosses, actually all the bosses, have a life gauge. So do you, by the way. And what that does, what it is you have to deplete it. Unlike Lego Star Wars unlike the other games before this game, your health was indicated by hearts. And, well, in this game, your health is indicated by a bar below your character. I'll get into another thing I like about the game. But, so, some bosses are multi-stage. The final boss, by the way, of the game, I'm not going to say who it is, because, spoiler alert, it's in The Rise of Skywalker. And again, like I said, I have not seen it, but I want to see what it's like seeing the movie itself. But, what the game is like. Like, Darth Vader, for example. Remember how easy he was in Lego Star Wars 2 and Lego Star Wars, the complete saga? They made it to where it's a little bit difficult. Um, so, and then the next one I want to talk about is the gameplay. The gameplay, it's amazing. You can basically go in any order except if you want to start an episode that comes after its first movie, you can't. Like, let's say you want to play Attack of the Clones episode. You can't play it until you played The Phantom Menace. Same with Revenge of the Sith. You can't play that until you beat Attack of the Clones. And so forth and so on. The good news is, you can start any trilogy you want at any point in the game. It's not like Lego Harry Potter or Lego Lord of the Rings. Those games are great, but this game kind of allows you to choose what trilogy you're going to play first. If you like the original trilogy, you can go with that. If you like the one that came out after the original trilogy, you can go with that one. Or if you like the newer trilogy, you can go with that one as well. So, let's go over... then the scenes, the cut scenes. They really went out for the cut scenes for this one. The goofy, just like any other Lego game. Example, there's a scene in the first movie where, I don't know if you guys have seen it, where a character says that there's somebody, and then they go around and say, "Oh no, I'm her," or "I'm here," or and it's funny. Now to my gripes. First of all, some of the parts of the game are hard. Now, it's not, oh, I can't beat this level because I keep dying hard. No, it's not like in the Lego 3DS games, like Lego Marvel Superheroes for the 3DS, or Lego Movie, or anything that was on the 3DS before Lego Batman 2, where it's like, not before Lego, but before they stopped doing that, where if you died once, you have to start the whole level over. Thankfully, they don't do that. However, you're going to lose studs. Even if you have Fall Rescue turned on. By the way, that's also unlocked at the beginning of the game. You just got to turn it on in options. Now, this is also kind of a gripe, so this is why I'm going to put this here. There is a skill tree. Now, I like skill trees. I like games like Final Fantasy X. I played Final Fantasy X that has a skill tree. And, you unlock something as you go along in the game. This game uses Kyber bricks. Kyber bricks allow you to unlock abilities, like you can attract studs, you can have more health. There's one problem with that. In order to get those Kyber bricks, sometimes you kind of have to continue the story. Now, the reason why it's more or less a gripe slash enjoyable moment for me is because it makes you work for getting certain things. Like in the original games, you could attract studs after you unlock it. In this game, they're like, nope, you've got to unlock it using the skill tree. That's where the gripe comes in. You can't unlock attract studs until you've upgraded your abilities a little bit. Then the next one is somewhat, might not make you enjoy it as much. It's the characters. Now, I'm not saying the characters are bad, but how you can find them is a little gimmicky. For example, if you want to unlock, like, if you unlock a Sith Lord or something, or someone that used the dark side, you have to go through a long list of people, of characters. And it's okay, but let me ask you this. What would you rather have? Be able to find these characters on your own and buying them, or have to look at them? I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's a really, really big list of characters. You got scoundrels, you've got bad guys, you got villains, you got heroes, you got droids, you got... It's just a big list. And finally, I don't know. This is more of a middle ground one. The episodes are short. Okay, Lego Star Wars 1, 2, and the complete saga were long. You had 6 episodes, and you had six chapters, unless you played the original trilogy. Not the original trilogy, but the video game, where you only had 17, because you didn't have the whole Sam Wessel battle. But you want to know how many this game has per episode? 5 chapters. 5. Now, it's okay, but it means that you're going to get through this game really quick. Is that a letdown? Not really, but I would say that it's more of a / enjoyable moment. I mean, but it's again, this game isn't bad. I actually like the Skywalker Saga. Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. I loved every moment that they showed. In fact, this would be on the S tier of my Lego Star Wars tier list, because it wouldn't be above Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, but it's definitely on this S tier list. And it's, for how much it is worth, it's worth buying. I mean, it's on the PS5, PS4, Xbox, and Switch. And there's DLC that's out now for it too, so it's not... Again, I would suggest probably going and buying it if you're a big Star Wars fan. And it's not terrible. Oh, and you know what? Also, really missed customization. It's okay. I mean, maybe we'll get it eventually, but who knows? We might not. Who knows? Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. I am going to try to 100% this game because I really want to. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I'll see you guys on the next video.